All right, I stopped the video, played it again. So normally I run down here, right? But I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna run by the gym and kind of let you show you where I run at. Okay. So where I go to the gym at, which is really right down the street from where I live at. It's walking distance. Okay. I'll even show you what's by the gym. It's pretty awesome. They got a soccer field. The gym I go to is like on the second floor, and under it, there's a golf simulator, which I took a lesson because I haven't golfed in years, where the screen will monitor your swing and shows you what you can improve on. So I haven't swung a golf club in years. I booked an hour session, and it took me a while to find my swing back. See, here's another condo, right? Right. So, like I said, just taking it nice and easy. Nice, easy run. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. A lot of these homes here, these are like $1 million homes, which I found out. All right. So I'm gonna show you this complex that I work out at every day. Okay. So here, right? Okay. So that's the gym I go to right here. If you look, right? I go to this gym right here. All right, it's upstairs, second floor. Okay. They got a restaurant here, which is pretty cool, right? And upstairs on the second floor, at the desk, if you want to do meal plans, the meal plans come from here. Okay. Now, if you look right here, that says Grab Food. That's their version of like DoorDash or Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? Right here is the gym. Right here on 130 Fitness Complex. I pay like 1,000 baht a month, and American dollars and euro, that's like $30. Okay. Here's the top. Here's the 130 golf simulator. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome. One day I'll probably take you in there and show you what that's about. Now check this out for all my soccer players worldwide. Look at this right here. Look at this. They play every night. I think they just had some tournament. I don't know what the league is, but the motorcycle riders, they'll have a lot of motorbikes over here. And look at this. It's netted. Look at that right there. Oh my God. So even if they kick the ball, they don't have to worry about it going nowhere. Man, it's awesome. It's even awesome at night. All right, so showed you that. Okay. Now, I'm back on my run. So what I'll do is I'm gonna extend it out. Okay. And just run. Like I said, nice and easy jog. For those of us that are probably not in the military no more and like, man, I don't feel like running, hey, just get out there and run. For those of us who weren't in the military, get out there and walk. Something, do something. I encourage you, all right? Go at your pace. Don't worry about someone else's pace. True story, let me tell you what happened to me. When I used to run on the treadmill, when I was in the Army, I used to run at least a speed of 6. Then I increase it to 7 and 8, just depending on how I'm feeling, right? So check this out. I've been out in the Army since 2017, right? So every time I was trying to get back on the treadmill, I'm thinking 6. And 6 is really a good, easy pace. But I was finding like, man, I can't even stay on a pace of 6, right? My friend said, look, man, you're not at the weight you used to be. You're a little older now. So you got to get back in shape. You know what I mean? Go at your pace. So that's what I did. So right now I'm running at my pace. I'm running a bit slower today. I was just kind of taking you guys around the neighborhood. All right, so if I go back down there, my place is on down there, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna extend it out a little bit. Okay? This route right here. Okay? Look at these homes right here, man. $1 million homes, US. $1 million homes and US dollars. You know what I mean? Nice little neighborhood. Nice little route. Don't have to look over my back or anything like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably take it on the street. I'm gonna take it down by the 7-Eleven. Okay? Let's see what we got here. Oh man, I'm gonna call some cadence. All my military, y'all know what cadence is. I can hear it in my head right now. All right, some of the food places right here. See some of the stands right here. There's a chicken man over there, full rotisseries. That comes, man, so positive, man. See, I tell my brother every time we pass by it, you get that chicken right here. I said, man, don't let him look at me. It's called 5-star chicken. I said, man, don't let him look at me, man. Because if I make eye contact, I'm going to buy one. And it happens every time, man. They get to smiling, I smile back. I said, man, I got to give me a chicken, man. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't fried, it's grilled right. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me go back over here. I'm going to show you the 7-Eleven. So there's a 7-Eleven, seems like on every corner. This one right here is a 24-hour 7-Eleven right here. See right there? Yeah. They got all types of stands on the side. You know what I'm saying? Man, the Thai people are hardworking people, man. I love it. Look at that vehicle. That's a Kia, man. Look at that right there. Man, so many electric vehicles are popping up. Remember, I told you the wheel is on the right side, so a little bit of British influence. Here's another hotel you can stay in. Plenty of hotels on the street. One thing I noticed is a lot of Africans, a lot of Nigerians that stay in this area. All right, so now I'm walking down, running down the street. It's a little busy traffic all day and all night, but that's okay. They can go around, right? So here's another turn around right here. Here's a route right here. A lot of stands right here. Food that you can get for cheap. A lot of coffee shops too. There's a coffee shop right there called Boontime Coffee. Real nice. I think they got free Wi-Fi in there. Come in there and chill out. Now, like the main coffee places around here is called Amazon Coffee. That's all over Thailand. I think this is too in the area. Look, here's another hotel you can stay at. I'll show you the hotel that I stayed at when I first got here before I moved to my condo. My brother did first, then I did. Oh, you know what? Let me share this shout out to my cousin. Let me tell you what happened. Before I came, my brother had came here, right? And then I called my cousin because he's a forest firefighter in Colorado, right? When I called him, he said, yeah, man, I'm on the way to Thailand. I said, yo, man, your cousin's there too, my brother. And so they met up, and my cousin stayed at that last hotel I just showed you, the first one. And so they met up, they had a blast. Right here, this is another part of the hotel. Real nice at night, light it up and stuff like that. Here's some food places right here. That's where the motorbike people go wash their cars and the motorcycles. Right here, look, food here is cheap, man. It's real good too, man. Eat. A lot of soups here. Man, it's real good and delicious, man. Like I said, a lot of coffee stands. Here's another one. Feel Good Cafe. Right? I'm almost done my run. Almost. Let's keep it nice and simple. Right? So in this area, in this province, you see a lot of Muslim Thais. And I thought that was pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that, right? It's kind of like the movie with Malcolm X, Denzel Washington, you know, where he went to Mecca, and Mecca is a once-in-a-lifetime trip every Muslim must take, right? That was his first time seeing blue-eyed Muslims, which was cool. So here you see a lot of Thai Muslims. That's cool. See, look, there's one over there, literally down the street. This hotel right here is called the Grand Mandarin. Right here is a pharmacy. I'll walk you over there. Right here, some of the places right here. You know what I'm saying? Assalamu alaikum. Right here, this hotel right here is called the Grand Mandarin. Oh, that's my man right there. Is soup guy right here. What's going on, man? What the crap? Great soup here, man. Here's a smoothie person right here. Man, I'm telling you. So this is the Grand Mandarin right here. All right. This is where I stayed at. I paid the monthly fee. I think it came up to like $500. It was totally worth it. US dollars. All right. So I'm almost done my run. I cut it a little short today, but just want to show you my little run route. All right. So let me show you where I do laundry at. I could do laundry at my place or I could go here. Laundry lady is awesome, man. She has, hello, Swatika. Vlogger right there, yes. Great food right here from Odessa. Good food, real good, man. It'd be like 50 and 60 baht. That's like in America, that's like a dollar and some change. Here's where a lot of the workers stay. They work in the hotels and stuff like that. So, like I said, I'm almost done my run. I'll turn the corner and be done. That's it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Right? Nice and easy. Here we go right here. Good to go. Yep. Yep. And that's it. Like I said, nice, easy, smooth run. I don't know how long that was. Maybe 15 minutes. It's like 2 videos, which is what I'm going to post. But to kind of give you an idea, listen, Thailand is a clean country, okay? The people here take pride in where they live. They clean up. See right there, street right here. Nice little run, a lot of trees. Just nice and easy here, okay? Each day I try to have some type of goal, you know, as far as my fitness goals goes. There's another here, that's one I showed you in the beginning. Let me show you something. There's an older lady here that she works hard, man. She's always cleaning and making sure there's improvement. So we got a small little gym right there. We had a treadmill, but it wasn't worth nothing, but it's okay. So this right here, a lot of apartments here have a fingerprint facial recognition, right? Ours is not working, so we have a security that sits down at night, but they'll get that fixed soon. It's no big deal. But and, you know, there you have it. You know, just want a nice little easy run. I'm gonna cut this video off in a second, but I got to do my sit-up routine. And then what I do is I go to the what's face at night, the gym in the evening time or throughout the day. It doesn't matter. But here, nice and easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not deep. It's only about maybe about 3 feet, but that's okay. I don't even have a deep pool. Gazebo here. Sometimes I come out here, just sit down, just think. I do my exercises right here in the gazebo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on the other side of this building. It's the 6th floor. My brother's up here on this floor right here, 6th floor. He has a big balcony. I think he's the only one that has the big balcony access. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, you know what I mean? I have one, but it's not as big. You know what I'm saying? It's his. You know, I'd rather have more space in my room. But, you know, it works for him. You know, he outside and everything. He needs to knock that wasp nest down, but whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do every other morning. I run every other morning. No pressure on myself. And then I run in the, and then, you know, go to work out at the gym in the evening time. And it works out. So what I'll do is the next video, which I'll post tomorrow, which I'll make tomorrow after I post this one today, I'll show you my day at the gym. What's up, man? I'll show you my journey at the gym. Now, for those of you guys that are gym rats or aspiring to be gym rats, let me tell you, I love it, man, because it's a nice community. You know, we all know gym communities are fun. What I like about here is I ain't got to hop in no car or anything like that. I can just walk right down the street. You know what I'm saying? No pressure. So whether you come over here single or with a family or anything like that, like I said, it's walking distance. You know what I'm saying? You can rent motorbikes out here. Like I said, I don't need a motorbike right now. But it's walking distance, and I showed you where it's at. I prep my bag, and you know, that's kind of like what I do, you know. So, you know, like I said, I would encourage everybody, you know, worldwide, start out with a walk. You know, if you ain't run yet, you know, start out with a walk. You know what I mean? Listen to something inspirational. Call a relative or a friend. You know, talk to them. You know, I've been in the military those many years. So I've got buddies all over the world. So it might be, where it's morning time for me, it might be nighttime for them. Um, I try to at least listen to something inspirational. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me pull this out right quick, y'all. Got it. Okay, okay. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the video. I got a little tripod or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, just try to, you find something inspirational to listen to or anything like that. Get you a nice little run in or walk, and it helps. Like I said, I started out with a 30-minute walk, right? But I wouldn't say try to do an hour and all that stuff. I started with a 30-minute walk, and then I had built myself up to an hour walk. You know what I mean? Just walking. See, a lot of times, look, I was talking to friends and my brother. Some people say, "Well, I get my steps in, at the mall, or you might have a job, or you do a lot of steps," and that's fine, right? But it's nothing like just a straight, consistent walk, and you don't even have to speed walk. I wasn't even speed walking; I was just walking. So I just walked, and I put some, I say, get you some good headphones. I got these right. These are Skull Candies right here. Shout out to Skull Candy. Whatever you have to listen to. Some people may walk and don't want to listen to anything. That's their time, some alone time, right? But I would walk and I would listen to some type of inspiration or some type of music. And for some strange reason, I found that when I was listening to music, R&B's would work for me, right? Find what works for you. Some might like rock or country, whatever works for you. You know what I mean? Something inspirational. But that's what I do. I would just walk. Like I said, it would just be pretty awesome. And I would just kind of like go from there. You know what I mean? I would walk and I eventually I would circle the block, and then every time I got in front of my place or whatever, I would do some push-ups and sit-ups, and then keep it, and then walk again. You know what I mean? And I would time myself for an hour. You know what I mean? And I held myself to it. So, like I said, this morning was a nice little easy jog. You know what I mean? Normally, if I wasn't on this, I'd probably run a little faster. But I just was kind of just showing you the route that I run, so that way that you can see. Now, I have my headphones in, so if it's a lapse in it, I apologize. I probably won't post that, but it should be. Had to have my headphones in so you guys can hear me clearly. There'll be, but yeah. So I'll just end with that. Like I said, word on the street. Now that's the inspiration. You know what I mean? Just start out if you're looking to exercise, or if you already are exercising. Like I said, good job. But if you're looking to get into that, start out with a walk. It's something that's going to inspire you. Listen to something that's going to inspire you, or call a relative or a friend, and just talk about life. You know what I mean? Talk about what's going on in your life and what's going on in their life. Okay, all right. I'm gonna end it with that. All right, peace. Is word out, word on the street. Peace.